Hi everybody, Plated here, and thanks for joining us. Today we're going to be installing an NVMe drive or stick, and we're also going to be installing two 16 gig RAM sticks. This will be installed into a HP Z2G4 low profile desktop. Current issues with the system, very slow. Turns out it only has 8 gigs of RAM, and it's trying to run Windows 10. As well as a spindle drive, HDD, rather than any kind of SSD. So with that said, let's hop right into it. Today we're going to be installing a NVMe and RAM upgrade in an HP Z2 low profile workstation. And the NVMe upgrade is a little difficult just because it's buried underneath some stuff. RAM is easy, but let's get into it. First we got to take the cover off and put it off to the side. Okay. We want to make sure that we touch a little bit of metal so we've discharged any static. You can use a grounding strap if you want, but normally not required, especially in the summertime. So to get to the NVMe, what we need to do is we need to open this up. Hard drive is here, and looks like a CD-ROM drive is here. The NVMe upgrade is going to get installed down there. So let's get this as high up as we can. And for those of you who don't know, this is what an NVMe drive looks like. It's basically like a memory stick. And we're going to install that here in this slot. So the first thing that we want to do is we have to take this screw out here so that we can tighten it up and get it secured. So we're going to go in and unscrew this. And like I said, it's a little tight in here, but you know, we can handle that even with big hands. Then you want to make sure that this is lined up properly with the pins. So what we've got here is we've got the slot is to the left, which you can see right there. And let me see if I can get in a little closer. And you can see the slots right there. And so we know we're lined up. So what we want to do is we want to come in with this gently. These stupid cables. Get it into the slot. Don't want to force. Let's see. There we go. And with that, you should see right there, you should see the hole for the screw, which we're going to put in, and that will secure our NVMe drive. So let's try and get that in. And we'll go with that. And this is where you're going to have to excuse my big hands and fingers. This is where I really wish I had smaller hands and fingers, but I don't. So we'll get that started. And there we go. And we should be all set. Nice and secure. There's nothing showing there. So I think we're good with that. All right, next up is the RAM, which you can see is over here. We have 2 empty slots. We're going to give this a go and see if we can leave. This has got an 8 gig stick in it. We're going to see if we can leave the 8 gig stick in it. and we're going to add 2 more 16 gig sticks, and we're going to go here and here. You want to do closest to the CPU usually, and so we're going to give that a go, and then we'll boot it up and we'll see how that runs. Usually it's pretty forgiving as to what you install. Now, when you're looking at a RAM stick, you see that you have a longer side and a shorter side. Okay, and so you want to line that up with this down here. So this is the shorter side, this is the longer side. And depending on what you're doing, like in some servers, they alternate. It's a little weird, so you just want to make sure you're putting it in the same thing. You push back these clips, so you can press down into, and we'll do the back one first just because it's closer. You push down until you hear a pop, and you'll feel each one of those sticks popping in and the latches going again. Again, we're going to check to make sure that we've got it right. We're going to go like that and line it up. And we're in. Okay. And with that, we just want to make sure that we have our cables back into place. We do. Now, just as a word of caution, some NVMe drives will also contain or come with a heat sink, because depending on the drive and how high performance it is, it can get pretty hot. This one did not come with it, so we're going to install it as is. And that should be okay though. But again, if you're doing high performance, you probably want to have a heat sink. Most of them will come with one. All right, with that, we're done. So what we want to do is we want to put that. Now I'm going to leave the current hard drive in here. They can use that as a data storage drive if they want. We're going to be installing a fresh copy of Windows 10 on this. We could do a backup and restore, but honestly, I like making sure that Windows 10 is installed fresh every time you put in a new system drive. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to put this back, and it locks down into place. There aren't any real latches on it. And we're going to put the cover back on and make sure it's latched. And with that, we're going to move to installing the OS and booting it up. So, installation was successful. The NVMe drive is insanely fast. It's much faster than the 2.5-inch SATA SSDs that you can get. If you have a computer that's capable of NVMe, try one out. I think you'll be impressed. As you see here, we were able to keep the 8 gigs that was installed in the computer, and we were able to utilize that as well as the 32 gig upgrade that we put in, so we have 40 gigs. Computer booted up fine, worked perfect, and Windows installed, not a problem, and it's screaming along as we speak. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Be safe, be healthy, and we'll see you next time. Hey everybody, it's Plated here with Peanut Butter, and we want to thank you for watching the content. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you want more, please click the subscribe button. If you liked it, give us a big old thumbs up, and if you didn't, well, you can give us a thumbs down. If you want to be notified when new content comes out, click on the bell button. Follow us, both Peanut Butter and I, at Twitter, at PlatedGG, and also on Twitch, PlatedGG. Again, thanks everybody. Be healthy, be happy, and we'll catch you next time.